Hey Gemini, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your weekly pick a card reading. This is for the 3rd week of May and I will be doing a 4th week of May weekly, and after that in June I'll be transitioning to only doing monthlies. And they will be like a week by week breakdown. They will be longer, but there will just be one video for your sign per month. This is a general, so if you want, it's like for the collective. So if you want something that answers more something that's going on with you, my Etsy page is linked below and I offer email readings through there. So like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff if you want to keep up and comment, ask your questions. This week's energy is grape stomping, tied with your monthly energy of the 8 of Swords. So this is going to be seeing the way forward, breaking. This feels hemmed in. And so far this month, there has been a sense of being stretched to your limit, of being like almost like this corset. This feels like a corset around the mind, of being just, last week the theme was suit up and show up. It was talking about being stretched to your limit. And with grape stomping, this is going to be talking about finally reaching your breaking point. And that if you've been, these swords that have hemmed in your mind have had more to do with trying to find the diplomatic solution, trying a way to move forward without making a mess, without leaving a footprint, to try and do it gracefully and finesse and to not upset anything or bump anything along the way. It is showing that it just isn't. That's not the way. You have to be willing to get it out, and you have to be willing to make a mess to get free. It is going to be you won't be able to step through the swords. You're going to have to just knock them over and bowl through them. So I'm using the Rebel deck and the Bosch Tarot. I have stack 1, stack 2, and stack 3. There are timestamps below so you can skip to the one or more than one that you feel like is meant for you. Now this deck, the cards are all colors, but for some reason this week they all came out orange. They're all orange cards, which is kind of reminding me it's like a message about the sacral chakra. And that's going to be talking about your interactions with others, and the blockage to that is fear. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, stack 1. You have the 7 of Cups, Strength. It says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Okay? Well, they just called you out. And with the 7 of Cups, it really does show you with your head in the clouds. Procrastinating it. Looking to the stars for your cue. And procrastination is linked with perfectionism and overwhelm, so it's not like all your fault. It's not laziness. It's looking for that perfect moment, waiting for that sign. And so I feel like you've been holding back, waiting for that answer and how to move forward. Like if you just hang back, you'll find that perfect opportunity where you can move forward without upsetting anything. And it's just not possible. This grape stomping energy is telling you that perfect solution isn't on its way. You aren't going to be rescued from having to act decisively. There's not going to be a solution coming in that's going to prevent you from having to exercise discipline and give voice. This, other than discipline and finesse, this does have to do with giving voice to that animal inside, translating that roar into something that can be understood, productive, and get you what it is that you need instead of just rawr. So it's giving a voice to the passion or rage that's cooped up inside. And so it's as though maybe with the 7 of Cups, this waiting, this procrastination, that you've been waiting for fear to go away, or waiting to gather up. This 8 of Swords talks about kind of not seeing a way through, not seeing the path forward. It's like you're waiting for the path to just open up so you can dance out, and you can't. You have to suit up, show up. That was your theme last week, and move through. And so if you're waiting for fear to go away, if you're waiting for an easy way out, it isn't coming. You have to do it anyway, and that's what courage is. That's what strength is not being afraid, but doing the thing anyways. Okay? Stack 2, you have the 9 of Wands, King of Pentacles, They broke your heart. Fuck them. All right, then. All right. Fuck them. That's your mantra this week. Fuck them. All right, anyway. Let me think. This Nine of Wands, this is being ready for one more bout. Oddly, the illustration of this looks more like the Ten of Wands than the traditional. So that's gotten to be too much. It's gotten to be too much of a burden. There is a sub-satisfaction to the Nine, a lack of completion. And with this combination, there is, like with these two together, that fuck 'em energy. There's a winning by default that's almost anticlimactic. Like you really want that win. You're at the ready because you want that one more fight. You want to win to get you put back in your power. You want one more chance to be on top, to be the victor, and then it can all be okay. And this, with this King of Pentacles, it shows you taking your power back anyway. This grape stomping feels very internal. It feels like cutting a tie, squashing a tie, burning an emotional bridge that somehow you've maintained a bond, a tie that it is time to release. Something that you've held yourself back from moving forward out of hope that that this could be fixed, or that until you can defeat this enemy, or somehow that this epic needs a big ending. And until that happens, you're going to wait. And you're going to wait on guard. And you're going to be on the defensive. And you're going to wait for your moment. And this shows you just saying, you know what? I'm going to focus on my stability. I'm going to grow my wealth. I'm going to beautify my environment and become truly my own. And that in and of itself, that's your win. What's that meme? It just says the best revenge. Ah, shit, what is it? That you don't need to defeat them or shit on them or have their life be negative in some way. Your best revenge is living your best life. Your best revenge is moving on and being happy without them. All right, stack 3. You have the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles. Make better fucking choices. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. All right. So I'm hearing, this says, stop taking yourself there, and Chariot. There's like a new direction, a new Queen of Pentacles. I want to say new clothes for some reason. But I do love the triumphant forward motion of this Chariot. Because it is a representation of busting out of this Eight of Swords. There's like a sense of like ramming through a barrier or taking your car through a fence or something. And of course that's figuratively, don't do that with your car, but it is very much like it is bold and like in the movies, and just like charging through something and knocking down a wall with your forehead. This Eight of Swords though, the stuck place, it feels like it's really familiar. It feels like it's a default. It feels like it's a habit, a habitual mental space, a habitual mental pattern. And this, in this moment in time, it's like you're seeing that missing scale in Smog's underbelly, and you're aiming for it and you're going for it. And in this new energy of Queen of Pentacles, this is something, it's taking on a physical form. There's some way that you are taking control of your health or finances in a more empowered way. All right, Gemini, I'll talk to you in a week. Thank you.